All right, Mandy, we are back.
We are back and we're ready to go in our bumper cars.
Absolutely. Well, this is episode 124 of Podkinz, and if you may have guessed, we're going to be talking about this year's Wacky Zingoz Celebration.
Yes, this is a fun time of year when everybody's playing lots of wacky games and there are lots of wacky prizes.
Oh, yeah. We're going to talk about that, and we're going to go online and play a few games. And also, Mandy, at the end of the podcast, really exciting. Remember that Ocean Overlook wallpaper and flooring that was designed by Cutie Pie 202?
Oh, I do. These were 3 wallpapers and floorings that were designed by players, and this is the set that we're going to be giving away as prizes, and it is so cute.
Yeah, we put a set in the W shop for Kinz Cash. We have another, that loft one, in the W shop for eStore points. And this one, of course, we're going to give away as prizes like you mentioned. And today, we're going to give away a code for that beautiful Ocean Overlook wallpaper.
I just love it. You know what? I think it'll look amazing in nautical themed rooms.
Yeah.
But I really think it would be cute in like a little kid's room or a baby's room.
Oh, absolutely.
So cute.
Yeah, and that flooring is also beautiful.
It is.
That goes with the wallpaper, and I can see it used in a lot of different types of rooms as well. And so you're going to want to subscribe to the podcast at youtube.com/Webkinz, because next podcast, Mandy, we're going to be giving away a code for the flooring.
Yeah, it's really nice flooring. I can see it being used in a lot of different places.
Yes, and just as a little flashback here, reminder, this is what Cutie Pie's original Ocean Overlook wallpaper and flooring design looked like. And
really
then we turned
beautiful.
It into,
I love that. I love that shell design. We did make it smaller
Beautiful.
so that it would fit in small rooms. You
Yes.
know, you can put it in any size room, but it's really cute, and it's just like a different sort of feature. And the wood has that sort of washed look of a pier.
Yes, beautiful. So let's get started by checking to see what's in our Kinz post.
Okay, well, our first Kinz post is from Mere Birdie 2002, and they say, "Hi, Michael and Mandy. My name is Mere Birdie 2002, and I've been playing Webkinz ever since 2009 when I got my first one for my birthday.
Cool.
I took a break for a few years, but returned about a year ago, and I love all the new changes made to Webkinz since I last logged in. Recently, I've been seeing a glitch pop up where Webkinz will request to go to the arcade to play a game called Grand Grotto. However, I've never seen that game, and I'm very curious about it. Was it a canceled project, or is it an upcoming game? What's it about? If it was canceled, why? Thank you for taking the time to read my letter, and I can't wait to see what else happens in Webkinz world in the future. Sincerely, Mere Birdie 2002. Well, Michael, this has been a little bit of a mystery for our players, hasn't it?
It has.
Grand Grotto.
Yeah, and by the way, thank you for your email. And Mandy and I would like to send you something special for being featured on the show. So check your inbox. But yeah, Mandy, Grand Grotto is actually a game that we will be releasing soon.
Oh my gosh, I can't wait. Look at those cute little sea creatures, which I think I recognize some of those from the Vacation Island game, Treasures of the Crystal Sea.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, cute.
That blowfish there is in there. Of course, that turtle is a Webkinz, and so is that little seahorse back there. But we can't give away too much about this game because we're actually still in the process of making some final touches. Stay tuned to Webkinz News because we'll be releasing more information about when the game will be released soon. But this game actually, Mandy, I should mention it's going to be a deluxe game, and it's going to be available on Webkinz.com and the mobile app. But as we were doing a little bit of work on the game, it kind of slipped into the pet requests. And some of the pets were asking to play Grand Grotto, and there was some confusion, like you mentioned, when players went to the arcade looking for the game. But that has all been fixed. Your pet will not be asking for Grand Grotto until the game is released on the site. So there you go.
Yeah, when we're doing new games, obviously we have to do a lot of testing, right, to make sure it works. So that's how it got into the pet request, even though it's not quite ready.
Exactly. But maybe the pets were just so excited with the anticipation of the release of this game that they were just asking for it.
Word got out in Webkinz world, and the pets let it slip. So
exactly. So thank you, Mere Birdie. The mystery has been solved. So I have another one here, and it's from Cesaru. And it says, Hi, Michael and Mandy. Thanks for always keeping us up to date with your videos. They are so much fun. I've been playing with the desktop app and noticed that in the Wish Factory, there are glyphs or something on the borders of the page. Is there any meaning to them? I noticed something similar in Artie's Curio shop, but those look more like Egyptian symbols, although modern ones, since that border looks like the Egyptian wallpaper. It's just nice to take a look around sometimes. You notice things that have probably been there all along. Your friend, Cesaru. Well, Cesaru, you're very observant. I'll show you what they're talking about. This is actually some examples of symbols here around the Magic W in the Wish Factory. And actually, we have an artist here named Jeremy, and he was the one who worked on these. And he was saying that these were just his artistic interpretation of different ancient symbols. They don't mean anything, but I wanted to show you the Curio shop here on the desktop app. And the desktop app is actually available to download from the homepage on Webkinz.com. It's a lot of fun. It takes up your whole screen. There's no ads. So it's a great play experience. There you go. Above the Curio shop, you see those symbols. And actually, Mandy, Jeremy said these are actually based on the Egyptian alphabet and the hieroglyphics. Yeah.
But I think a couple like that rubber ducky, I do not see in the
No, well, it's, you know what, they're the artistic interpretation. So look at this. So the cup here is C,
cool.
And U is actually a chick. So instead of a chick, he's added a rubber ducky.
Cute.
So C-U-R, the R is actually a mouth, but it looks a little bit more like an eye.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
I never knew this.
Yeah. The I is a feather. And the O here, on this one, it has a chick for the O, but actually I was doing a little bit of research, and some of these actually are represented by a lasso. So Jeremy used the lasso there. So it's C-U-R-I-O.
I always thought that was a mouse.
No, it's the lasso. And then the shop is represented by the cloth here. The H is the wick. And then there's the O again. And then the P is actually a stool here. Some use a door or a window object, but there you go. So these actually are meant to spell out Curio shop.
So cool.
Very cool.
Never knew that. Wow.
I know. So we all learned something new from Cesaro's question. So thank you so much. You should check your inbox too, because of course, Mandy and I will be sending you something special for being featured on the show. And guys, if any of you want the chance to have your email read on an episode of Podkinz, feel free to email Mandy and I. Mandy, they can email us at podkinz@gans.com.
That's right.
The Inside Scoop.
All right. So August is packed full of events in Webkinz world, of course. And Mandy, from the 1st to the 11th, it's going to be a very popular summer event in Webkinz world. It's the Wacky Zingoz Celebration.
It sure is. And yeah, we have a fun new addition, I guess, that's happening all month, and that's the bumper car room, right?
Yeah, that's right. We're going to talk about that later, because there you and I are in our bumper cars, and those are prizes that you can win during this year's festival. We're going to talk about that a little bit later. Following that, actually, right after, starting on the Monday, the 12th, we're having another Webkinz Fashion Week. And Mandy, you and I talked about Fashion Week in Podkinz episode 116. So I encourage everybody to go back and listen to that episode, because you'll learn everything you need to know about Fashion Week, because this is essentially a repeated event from the one that we held earlier in the year.
Yeah, and it's sort of how we've done
the bake sale
in the past, where when you put those different food items that you can collect in floaty clickies together, they make particular items in game, but these are clothing, and you can make them using the clothing machine, right? In the Kinz Style outlet. Yeah. And actually, we will also, there are a couple of clothing announcements too, is that we will be running another clothing design contest in August, and we will be releasing the fan design clothing from the last fan design contest, clothing design contest, at the end of the month.
Yes.
So that's big news.
Very exciting. I love it when we do these fan designed events where we actually
stuff that we make in game.
Oh,
right?
yeah.
So cool.
It's really neat. And by the way, Mandy, you were saying the clothing sort of contest that we're going to be having revolving around Fashion Week. It does involve the Fashion Week clothing in some ways. So you definitely want to go show up every single day for that event and collect as many clothing as you can, because you're going to need them for the special feature that you're talking about. But stay tuned to Webkinz News because we're going to be talking more about that. Later in the month, we're going to have another trophy challenge. I love trophy challenges. They're available for a whole week, and this one is going to be a Zingoz Pie Throw trophy challenge in honor of the Wacky Zingoz Celebration. You do need to be a deluxe player in order to play the Zingoz Pie Throw game in the arcade. If you do complete that challenge during that week, you will earn a trophy. And of course, Mandy, we've got a really cool event coming up again this year, and it's the Super School Giveaway.
That's right. We're adding some cool new prizes.
Yes.
Which sort of go with some of the prizes that we gave away last year. And also, we're going to have another Floaty Clicky event.
Yeah.
Catch the bus.
Yeah.
Floaty Clicky. But are we going to talk about that one maybe in an upcoming podcast? Because, that's more towards the end of August.
Exactly. It actually runs from August 26th to September 20th. And like you said, there's going to be lots of neat prizes. So stay tuned for more information about that. Now let's go right on to our Wacky Zingoz Celebration sneak peek, because this is a lot of fun. There's some pretty unique prizes you can win. And like we said, it's from August 1st to 11th. And a large part of it is a big Floaty Clicky event. So this year, you guys are going to be looking for wacky milkshakes floating across your screen. And every time you do find a wacky milkshake, you should click on it because it's going to be added to your dock. And when you feed that to your pet, you're going to have a chance to win that wacky bumper car that you can see Mandy riding at the beginning of this episode here.
That is so cute. I have to say, Wacky looks like a little maniacal. Those eyebrows. I wouldn't want that coming after me in a bumper car.
No. And then Zango's there, though. He looks, on the bumper car.
Yes.
Yes, absolutely. He's pretty competitive, that Wacky,
it's
I think.
So cute.
But I should mention, by the way, if you're a free player, you're going to be able to find 2 of those milkshakes a day. If you are a regular player, so if you have adopted a pet onto your account, you're going to be able to find up to 5 a day. And deluxe players, Mandy, are going to be able to collect 8 of those milkshakes a day, which is pretty cool because, like you said, you're going to want to get a lot because you definitely are going to win that bumper car. But don't worry, it's not going to be as hard as winning those sour polar berry seeds and sour goo berry seeds during Berry Fest. I know some players thought that it was a little too difficult to get. I mean, if you stuck around for the whole event, I think players did manage to get those seeds. But this is going to be a little easier, but you still don't want to miss a day, so you can collect as many as you can.
All of them so that you get a better chance of winning.
Yes, and you may have noticed me riding that Zingoz bumper car.
Yes.
Yeah, well, we just did a companion pet, Mandy, contest. This is like a companion bumper car, right?
Exactly, and it's so adorable. I love Zingoz. He's just one of my favorite characters.
Oh, yeah.
That's the aesthetic of him. He's so cute.
Yeah. I think actually if you look at the expressions on those bumper cars, it's time for Wacky to get his revenge, right?
Yes, maybe that's it. And Zingoz is not too sure about this.
He looks a little stunned.
Yes.
Maybe he's been bumped one too many times. But so like we said, that Zingoz bumper car you can get by feeding your pet the milkshakes. But the Zango ones, it's a little promotion for the event. You're going to be able to get it for free when you spend 25,000 points at the Gans e-store during the Wacky Zingoz Celebration. Or, Mandy, if you want, you can buy it outright for 7,000 e-store points from the W Shop or the Gans e-store during that Zingoz Celebration as well. And to kind of show these off and allow you to try them out, Mandy, we're going to have a really special clubhouse room throughout the whole month of August, right?
That's right. This is really fun. It's the bumper car clubhouse room. And so there are 10 bumper cars because, of course, I believe every clubhouse room can have a maximum of 10 players, right? Yeah. So everybody can go in and hop in their car and drive around. And
so cool.
Yeah, we kept it pretty sparse, so there's lots of room to drive around. There are some bleachers there just in case you want to just watch for a while.
Yeah.
Break. You can sit on the bleachers, but we pretty much left it open. And then if you click on that Zingoz giant balloon guy, I can't remember the exact name of that item.
Yeah, I know, right on the left there.
Yeah, on the left there. If you click on that, then you'll get a free milkshake every day. You can get 1 milkshake a day from this room.
That's
too.
great.
Yeah.
So that's a bonus milkshake on top of those that you can see floating in Webkinz World. And that bonus milkshake, Mandy, you're going to be able to get that right all the way till the end of August.
That's right. This runs
so even after the event is over.
All through August, yeah.
That is great. Now, the creative team has been testing out this bumper car room, and it's a lot of fun, but you're not actually going to bump into people. This is like the magic bumper car room. You actually drive through each other, but it's so much fun just when you see everybody in the room driving around in the bumper cars. I just like to point out, I love this little picture here because you can see all of our characters, our news character.
Yeah.
And Steve there with the cowboy hat looks a little stuck, whenever I hate that you go to a carnival or fair and sometimes, you run into like a parked bumper car with nobody in it and all of a sudden you're stuck and you have to do that kind of quick wheel turn all the way to the left or all the way to the right to get unstuck. So
yes, so that doesn't happen here because
exactly.
We do. I mean, people who go to the clubhouse often probably know that you can actually walk through other pets. It's a magical place, right? So that is also how it works here. So the beauty of that is that you never get stuck. So
that's awesome. So look for that starting August 1st. Now there's 3 parts to the Wacky Zingoz celebration. The floating wacky food is the first part. And the second part is actually, we've modified Wacky Zingoz, the game in the arcade, to award a trophy from August 1st to 11th. And the way that you get that trophy is you have to hit Wacky 600 feet or further during the celebration, and then you're going to earn this awesome Wacky Zingoz 600 trophy. We kind of rotate between trophies every year. So last year you would have been able to get the Master Blaster 600 trophy for doing the same thing. So this year it's the 600 trophy. And Mandy, the cool thing about this is there's no limit to the amount of trophies you can win during this event. So the more you play, the more chances you have to win, and the more trophies you're going to earn. But I have to be honest, it's a little tough.
I don't think I'll be earning, but who knows if I try hard.
I managed to do it at least once during every year. I should mention, though, you're not going to be able to earn the trophy if you hit him 600 feet or further when you played in the tournament arena. This is only when you play in the arcade, and this game is actually only available in the arcade on web. So there you go. Mandy, you and I are actually going to try out this game in just a few minutes and see if we can hit Wacky 600 feet or further. Now, the third part of the Wacky Zingoz celebration, which is really cool, has to do with Wacky Zingoz. This is also a game that's only available in the arcade and Webkinz.com. And the way you play is that you hit Wacky and try to hit the target at the end of each level. And you earn points every single time you hit Wacky. And the idea here is that every single time you earn 11,500 points or more during a game of Wacky Zingoz, during the celebration, you're going to win one of 4 prizes. And the prizes are all brand new this year. And look at these. They're really cool.
Yeah, that rug is so cool. Yeah. I mean, they're all cool, but I don't know. I love the way that they've done the texture in that rug. You really sort of feel that it's been woven out of out of fabric. It's very cool.
And Wacky's featured in his famous pose there with the jetpack that's featured in the game. You also have those awesome headphones and the Zingoz knapsack. If you were around for the Zingoz celebration last year, we actually released a Wacky backpack. So this is a companion backpack. That seems to be the theme this year. And then there's that Wacky Zingoz standee, which is really, really neat. So Mandy, what I thought that we would do, if you will join me, is we'll go online and we'll play both of those games to show everybody how they work.
Yeah, and visit the clubhouse room.
Yes. All right. I've invited Mandy over for lunch. And look at that, Mandy.
Oh my gosh, that's a lot, Michael. I don't think I'll be able to finish all
Well,
this.
You don't feel like you have to finish everything. No, those are the diner place settings, and
so
those
cute.
Yeah, those are prizes that you could make during bake sale too.
I do love the food that you can place in your room.
Yeah, but I thought it'd be appropriate because I thought, why not have some wacky milkshakes? Those go really well with hot dogs and hamburgers. So I've actually added some to my dock. Of course, during the 1st, the 11th of August, you're going to be able to find them floating across your screen, and when you click on them, they're going to be added to your dock. And
I love how that rug looks in your room, Michael.
Oh, thank you. Oh, yeah. They're the prizes. So there's that wacky rug, the standee over here. And actually, my pet is wearing the knapsack and the headphones.
Oh, cute. And it goes really nicely with our new summer clothing line. Look at that.
Yeah, I know. And I'm sorry.
Was that a plan, Michael, or just
worked out that way, Mandy?
Yeah.
You do have an eye for fashion, though. But and I apologize for wearing my earphones at the table. But
I feel a little ignored, Michael.
They're turned off, so don't worry.
It's kind of funny because when we record, Michael likes to wear headphones.
That's true.
And I don't bother.
That is true. I'm wearing headphones right now. So let me grab those milkshakes. My pet is a little upset because I haven't fed him yet because I was saving
It's hangry.
Yes. But look at those. Aren't those headphones cute on the pet
they look
portrait?
great.
Awesome. So here we go. Here's the milkshake. All you have to do is just drag one onto your pet. You feed it and go. So
There you go.
Yeah, the hunger goes up a
Better
little bit.
already.
Yep. Didn't win that bumper car. Of course, there is a chance every single time you feed one to the pet to get that bumper car. Let's see. Hopefully, I'll be able to win one here. Remember, deluxe players can get up to 8 a day and 9, actually, if you include that bonus one for the bumper car room. So this is an 11-day event.
Be full.
Oh, peaceful.
Now,
So
can I
Yes.
try some? No, I'm almost full. I guess
Oh,
I
yeah.
have been nibbling away at that hot
yeah,
dog.
Mandy. Wait until everybody's seated at the table, please. No. We actually changed the values of this. So every single time you feed your pet a milkshake, it's not going to increase your hunger meter
Quite so fast. right?
Exactly. So right now we're only going to be able to feed a couple. You didn't win that bumper car that time, but of course we've only fed 4 milkshakes. So there's lots of time to win that bumper car. But anyway, I wanted to show you all those items in room, and there's actually that Wacky 600 trophy on the kitchen counter there, which is really nice in room and pretty rare because it's tough to win. Mandy, I thought we'd go to the arcade and maybe try out that game now to see if we can win that trophy.
Definitely.
Wacky Zingoz, the game is actually listed near the top of the list there. Like I said before, it's not available on mobile, only on web. It's actually a classic Webkinz game.
It is. I remember it from back in the day.
Yes. So do you want me to try first here, Mandy?
Yeah, why don't you show us what you can do?
Okay, well, I'll try. So here we go. This is kind of tricky. You have to be quick because as soon as you click the mouse, Wacky will jump off the tree. Then you click the mouse again, and Zingoz will swing the bat. And you just have to try to hit as far as you
Ooh,
can.
that's pretty good,
That's
yeah.
not a great one, I don't
Oh,
think.
you went awfully high.
No.
Oh.
Little
Yeah,
quick.
I
Let me
thought it
try
was
again.
good, but yeah, it's hard. At first, it takes like a couple swings to get the rhythm for me.
Exactly.
Anyway, yeah.
And it's nice because this game is
That was
fairly quick
really
to
good.
play.
Oh, this looks
might
like a
do
good
it.
one.
Come on. Oh, 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 oh.
Oh, so
Oh,
close.
588. Let me try again. Uh-oh. No, that wasn't very good.
No.
Okay. I haven't played this game in a while, so... Uh-oh.
Oh, this might be a good one. Maybe a bit high.
No. It's neat, though. It shows you each swing at the top there.
Yeah.
559. Let me try one more time. Or did you want to try, Mandy?
No, that's okay. You know what? I am comfortable watching.
Here we go. I know when he does like the Superman flying pose.
Oh.
That's a good sign. 561.
Oh.
Come on. Oh. Oh, 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 oh. No,
Oh,
not
so
quite.
close.
586. Come on. I really want to win a trophy here.
Okay, fingers crossed.
I don't think
I
this
don't
one's
think
gonna
so,
make it.
yeah, because it touched down before just at the 400
Yeah, usually you have to land past the 400 mark in order to get a chance. Oh, no. One more.
Yeah, your second one was such a good one.
Oh, no.
Oh, yeah. Boink.
Oh, well, there's
that
still
was-
time to
yeah.
practice.
And that one wasn't. I thought.
Absolutely. Anyway.
So, yeah. There you go. It's not easy.
No,
so
it's
that
not.
makes the prize all the more valuable
Oh,
because
yeah.
the trophy.
And look at that. I actually won a blue
Very
butterfly
nice.
side table. You
Thank
can
you.
win prizes and pet medallions
Yeah.
playing in the arcade. So there you go.
Yeah, you can earn up to 10 a day, and sometimes it's a medallion, and sometimes it's just a cool prize.
Exactly. Anyway, so now let's check out Wackier Zingoz. This is actually one of my favorite games in the arcade. It's the same idea as Wacky Zingoz, but the idea behind this one is that you get several swings in order to try to hit Wacky to the target at the end of each level. And if you manage to earn 11,500 points between August 1st and 11th, you're going to win one of those 4 Wacky prizes, those earphones, the backpack that we showed you earlier.
So it's cumulative. You
Yes.
don't have to earn it all in one game.
No, you do have to earn it all in one game, but
Oh.
11,500 points, it seems like a lot, but it's not as hard as you think.
Okay.
Every swing you're going to earn points. So there I just got 233.
And you can keep earning the prizes. So
Oh, exactly.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I mean, you can only earn one prize per game, but you can play as many games as you want throughout the Wacky Zingoz Celebration to try to collect those 4 prizes. And I should say the prizes are awarded randomly. So, you may get the same prize in a row.
Yeah.
You're never guaranteed. So you're going to have to play this game several times in order to collect all those 4 prizes during the festival.
So it's so cool how up along the top you can see where you are, and then you see, if you have to hit a little harder, this is going to be perfect. Wow. Look at
Pretty
that,
close,
Michael.
So the first few levels are not overly difficult.
Yeah, but it really helps you judge. And then we might see Wacky swing this time if he manages to grab hold. There we go. And then you have to use your mouse to jump. Wow, look at that.
Mm-hmm. I'm going to try to
earn a little extra
hit that waterfall.
Yeah, because that sends you up higher, right?
Yes. See, Wacky slowly sliding down the vine.
Tricky one.
Uh-oh. No. Oh, no.
Uh-oh. You actually went backwards. But you did pick up a little rocket, didn't you? Okay.
There's these little jet packs.
Yeah.
And they actually act as boosters during the game. So I can hit the mouse while I'm in the air, and he's going to use that jetpack to get a little extra distance. So I'm about halfway here, but I still have several swings left. And look at that, Mandy. My score is over 2,000 already, right? And then the goal is 11,500. Oops.
Whoopsie.
There we go. Big swing. Might not have been a great idea, but hey, I was going for the ice. There you go.
Oh.
Hey, there's a little boost. Wacky reacts differently based on the surface he lands on. And of course, the ice here, he kind of glides a little bit, which is nice. 3 swings left, really close to the target. Of course, this game gets a lot harder as you progress.
And you don't want to hit it too hard, I guess.
No, I missed the target, but that doesn't matter because you just have to make it to the end of the level, essentially, in order to get...
Do you get a slightly higher score if you get it within
Yes, exactly.
So you don't have to, but it's nice if you can hit the...
Yeah, let's continue on. This is fun. Whee! Boing. I should say I swung and missed. It was struck out, essentially, on the last level, but that doesn't count towards as a swing if you miss Wacky. And actually, he drops a lot slower than he does in Wacky Zingoz, so a little easier to hit.
Whoops.
Whoopsie daisies there. Here we go. Now, of course, you can choose to hit from the last spot, but you won't get an extra swing by hitting from the last spot. So I always like to swing where I left off. There's a little red dot. Funny that Wacky is represented by a red dot instead of yellow dot, but I assume that yellow would be harder to see on that map.
Against the green, I think the red dot really stands out.
Whee!
Maybe he's got his mouth really wide open when he's that little red dot.
Use the pack just to get to the end there. So there you go. I'm already essentially halfway to my goal with over 5,000 points.
And you get reset with 6 swings each level, right?
I believe some levels you're given more swings.
Oh, okay.
I'm not sure. I love this. At the beginning of this level, if you manage to hit him far enough, you get stuck right on top of that peak. Another big swing. For the first few levels, I just try to hit Wacky as far as I can. Whoops. So I can tell here, I just see the bottom of this little obstacle there. So I'm going to try to hit him so that he goes over that little rocky obstacle. There he goes.
Oh, he might hit. No, I was thinking he might hit the waterfall, but I guess that was a bit far. Or the geyser, not the waterfall.
I should be concentrating more.
I know, it is so hard. When we do this, when you're playing and talking, it is very hard to concentrate. So I should be talking more so that Michael can concentrate on playing.
No, that's okay.
And
this is fun. By the way, I think it was last year we first introduced the idea of Wacky Weekends. So yeah. So these 3 main events for the celebration: the floaty clicky, the trophy during Wacky Zingoz game, and then the ability to win these 4 prizes by scoring 11,500 points or higher. We will be releasing these as mini events, each one for one weekend throughout the year. So if you didn't manage to get all 4 gifts, you didn't manage to get that trophy, there will be a chance later on in order to try to win those.
Okay, yeah, and as you said, there are different swings in different levels because you get 7 swings in this level.
Yep, there you go.
I thought.
Did I even use my jetpack last round? I don't think I did.
You had 1 left over at the end, yeah.
I always try to save them just in case.
Yeah. Well, you made it almost all the way, and then
hopefully
you
I
were
get that vine.
Oh, no. Oh, but you did get a little.
Uh-oh.
Whoa,
This might be tough to hit over.
Whoa. Oh, good
There
work.
we go. With the coin, I'm going to use a pack here because I want to go over that obstacle. Hopefully I'll hit this waterfall. Ugh. Didn't really get the momentum I was looking for there. Look at the target at the end of this level. It's sort of encased in ice, so it's a little tricky.
But you still have 4 swings left, so I think you're in
Exactly.
good shape. Yeah.
There we go. This should give you a nice angle.
Especially, if you end up on top of there, then I think you're good.
Okay, so I'll try not to hit him so far so he arches over.
That is tricky.
It is. I'm going to let him drop a little further.
Ooh. Oh, good one.
Boom. Landed in there. Not.
And you
in
are
the center.
so close to the goal.
Yes. So level 6. So it takes about, you'll have to get to level 6 in order to earn those prizes.
I have a bad feeling I will not be getting this trophy, Michael.
I love level 6. It's
or
actually
the prizes. This is for the prizes.
Yeah, and it's as if you're in an ice cave. You have to maneuver across this ice cave, and the entrance to the cave is quite low, so you definitely do not want to hit Wacky too high here. So I'm going to try to do what I did last time. Whoop. Use the pack just to get in the doorway there. I made it inside. I'm trying to think now. It looks like I'm going to win one of those 4 prizes.
Obstacles.
I'm going to say, which prize would you...
What is it? 11,000?
11,500. Oh, so there you go.
Okay.
So I've won. So at the end of this level,
whoop. Yeah, because this...
I'll be presented the prize at the end of this level, I believe.
One.
Should I try to make it to the end of this level? This is actually pretty tough, so let's see.
Let's see how we do. But then maybe after this we'll
Oh, yeah, for sure.
call it quits.
We will stop.
And visit
That was
visit
good.
that clubhouse room. That was a great one.
Oh, yeah, the clubhouse room. I forgot. So much to do during the Wacky Zingoz celebration. Let me try to get that target.
Perfect.
There you go. I made it. With swings to spare. I don't actually usually do that well on this level.
Yeah, you had a good hit your first time and seemed to, or was it your second swing?
There you
There
go.
we
I got
go,
the prize that
the
I wanted. I was looking for those
headphones, so
earphones.
Earphones, yeah.
Yes, so there you go. So I've earned that prize. It'll be added to my dock, but when I press continue, I'll be able to continue on to level 7 and see how far I can get in the game. And of course, like we said, just all you have to do is start the game over and you have the chance to win another prize. There's no limit to the amount of prizes that you can win. So let's stop the game here and let's head to that clubhouse room.
Yeah, we'll have a quick little peek in the clubhouse room.
So there it is. There's the room tag. All you need to do is click on that and click go now and you'll be transported into the bumper car room.
This is on our testing site right now because we're recording this before August. So that is why you're alone. Well,
Yeah.
I am alone. Mandy Webkinz is alone in this room right now. It would be fun if we were all in here at the same time, but
Exactly.
currently it's just us. And there is your wacky milkshake.
Yep. I'm just going to feed it to you, Mandy, right away.
Oh, no bumper car
Oh,
yet.
we're going to choose Wacky. There we go. Whee! I love them. The pet looks so cute.
Yeah, it's so cute. And if you, as we were saying, you can run through each other, which is fine. But if you hit a spot past the bumper car, then it'll drive around it. The other thing will be if you drive right up to a bumper car and click on it, you'll switch cars.
Yeah, if there's
it's
nobody in
empty.
it. That's really cool.
Yeah,
I love
so
it. It looks
if you
like
want to hop from car to car.
Yeah. But look, it looks like I'm going to click on this and it'll look like you've bumped Wacky and the momentum has caused you to.
Tossed you. Those are not
exactly.
safe cars, if that's the case.
Yeah. Oh no! Boom.
So yeah, I think that'll be a lot of fun for players.
So those
really cute.
Yeah, totally. So the Wacky bumper cars available through those milkshakes, and the Zingoz bumper cars available when you spend 25,000 points or more at the GANZ store. And of course, if you want to buy it just straight out with e-store points, you can, and it'll cost 7,000 points. Anyway, that was so much fun.
That was awesome. I cannot wait till August 1st.
Yes. All right, Mandy. So now it is time to give away a code for that beautiful Ocean Overlook wallpaper. And of course, we mentioned it before, but we'll say it again. It was designed by the very talented Cutie Pie. So thank you, Cutie Pie, for that beautiful design. Mandy, would you like to do the honors?
I shall. So the code is W24H DMHT 8XUM PSQW.
All right. And so, guys, you're going to want to enter that at the code shop on webkinz.com before
September 30th at midnight Eastern Standard Time.
There you go. Beautiful. All right. So, Mandy, we have come to the end of another podcast.
Yes. It is good to be back. And you know what? As we said before, we just love hearing from you. And if you send us an email and we end up reading it on the podcast, then we're going to send you something via email. So please do email us at podkinz@gans.com. We love hearing from you.
Yes. And guys, you can check out our YouTube channel at youtube.com/Webkinz. And if you hit that bell and subscribe, then you'll be notified whenever we release a new episode of Podkinz, and you're going to want to do that because, like we said before, our next episode, we're going to be giving away a code for that beautiful Ocean Overlook flooring that works great with the wallpaper that we've given away today. And Mandy, actually, they can always go listen back to previous episodes because last episode we gave away a code for that awesome pineapple plushie, and there's still time, I think, to get
so
that.
Cute. That might be one of my favorites that we've ever given away. But yeah, you know what? We do always give a long expiry date for our codes, so you can always go back and check and catch any that you may have missed.
Exactly. So, guys, remember, Wacky Zingoz Celebration starts on August 1st. And hey, maybe we'll see you in that wacky bumper car clubhouse room.
Bye.
Bye, guys.